Hey guys, what's up? This is Vishi here and you're watching Nixapian. Welcome to the first episode of Try Fact Fair. In this episode, you'll get to know the answers of 3 questions. The first question being, why does the flamingo stand on one leg? The second question being, why are people afraid of clowns? And the third question being, do we really swallow spiders in our sleep? Watch the video completely to know the answers of all these questions. Flamingos are very strange birds. They eat with their head upside down. They sleep with their head resting on their back. And they rest for long periods of time standing on just one leg. For a very long period of time, this question has puzzled a lot of researchers. And there are 2 main theories to explain this phenomenon of why flamingos stand on one leg. The first theory being that flamingos decrease their muscle fatigue and when attacked by a predator can get into motion much faster, which means when a predator starts attacking them, they can run faster and fly faster in comparison to when they are standing on 2 feet. The second theory being it helps them regulate the temperature because these are birds that are mostly standing in water, so a lot of heat can get lost when they are standing in water. So by minimizing the amount of surface that comes in contact with water, or by pulling up one leg and standing on one leg, they are able to maintain their body temperature. Both these theories were tested at the Philadelphia Zoo by observing a flock of flamingos and noting their behavior to different situations. Muscle fatigue theory was tested by noting how quickly the flamingos were able to move from the unipedal and the bipedal position. But it was found that when the flamingos stand on 2 legs, they were able to move faster in comparison to when they were standing on one leg. So this theory doesn't make that much of sense. The body heat theory was tested by monitoring the temperature and the weather conditions of the flamingos and their behavior in it. So flamingos are basically birds that are found in the tropical climates such as the Caribbean and so on. So there is not a very cold place. It was found that in the warmer climates, the flamingos stood on both the legs, and in colder climates, they stood on one leg. But since they mostly stay in the tropics or the tropical climates, which is usually warm, so much of heat need not be conserved by standing on one leg. So even the result of this was inconclusive. Yet another theory that came in recently suggested that just like dolphins and whales, flamingos are essentially able to turn off half their brains when they sleep. Standing on one leg is a natural reflex that helps them maintain their balance and keeps them from falling off. There is also a theory that by standing on one leg, they can reduce the exposure of waterborne parasites. So as of now, no theory has been confirmed with evidence. Coulrophobia. It is the irrational fear of clowns people have. But why is it so? Why do people get panic attacks when they look at a clown? What is there in a clown that can terrorize people? People can get anxiety attacks, panic attacks just by looking at the clown or by even looking at photographs of clowns. They can feel nauseous. But why? Why is it so? There are 2 main factors that contribute to it. One is that clowns were popularized to be evil figures in movies such as Pennywise from It, and there is a psychological aspect to it. I'll be telling you why people are afraid of clowns. To begin with, a clown's makeup can be unsettling. He may have a smile painted on his face, but he may be frowning. This gives mixed signals to the brain. The oversized lips and eyebrows communicate a signal to the brain that this is a human figure, but it is not human. The brain gets confused in people having coulrophobia. People get disturbed by the fact that the brain is not able to process the signals that are going to the brain. The brain gets confused. The behavior of clown is another thing that plays a major part. You don't know whether the clown is going to give you a candy or pour something into your face. Clowns are mischievous. They are unpredictable. So people with coulrophobia have another factor to be scared of. These psychological fears along with the negative portrayal of clowns in movies and hearing news about the negative portrayal of clowns in the newspaper and in different formats, has made an impact on the society. John Wayne Gacy, the 1970s American serial killer, was a clown who performed at children's charity events. So, all these put together portray an image of a clown in people's minds, which is the main reason why people fear the clown. There is a belief that you swallow about 7 to 8 spiders when you sleep per year. But is that true? Let's see. There are various reasons why the spider won't bother you. The first reason being you are such a huge body in comparison to the spider. So the spider sees you just part of the landscape. And the second reason being while you sleep, you make a lot of noises like you snore, your heartbeat is there, your breathing sounds. So these are sounds that can actually terrify the spider. The spider gets terrified and in no way bothers you. Even if you say that the spider was a fearless one and somehow managed to climb on top of you, you would feel its tiny 8 legs crawling on your face before it reaches your mouth, which would definitely awaken you and you would push the spider off. So there is a very slim chance that you swallow a spider in your sleep. That's it guys. If you like the video, do subscribe to Nixapian. This is Vishi signing off.